Well, y'all, it is blessedly raining out there today, so I had to put away my tools. Haven't really gotten going on anything. It's about 7:30. Waiting for the store to open here in half an hour, and decided to get started on moving this piece of furniture that has just been housing my TV. Eventually this is probably going to get repainted. It's going in the upstairs bedroom, but you know, even though I've been back for a month, I have not sanitized this thing yet. So anyways, actually I think you left there's some sort of cable back in there, so I don't know if that means I can hook this up to a device. I gotta look into it, but this is gonna go upstairs in my bedroom. I just have some bags of clothes, like storage bags of clothes I gotta move, but I wanted to show you guys this situation because what this is actually the mice were like so hungry that they were eating my vase of dried garlic bulbils. Okay, because I had just decided to go ahead and save some of these instead of replanting them all, and these are bulbils from my Korean mountain garlic. So these grow off the top of my Korean mountain garlic. I'll put up my thumb so you can get a size comparison. But you know, some garlic bulbils are like the size of a grain of rice, but these are quite large. The only downside is that this garlic is not like a long store, so it has to get replanted and then processed, whatever is left, if it doesn't get used up super fast. Some garlic store longer than others. But yeah, they were the mice, my invaders that were here running amok while the Josephine was gone, been eating all this stuff. So anyways, my crazy messy desk is going to be getting moved here because it also needs to have the drawers all cleaned out and everything because I've got a mouse nest in the drawer. So the desk is going to end up going to that room eventually, but there's like stuff in there and that's not going to happen for a little while. So this is just going to be like the progression, is it's going to move here for now. Well, y'all, I was in my painted up old sweatpants that are all tattered and beat up and just looking extremely uncivilized, and I'm about to head out to the store as soon as they open for a bottle of sanitizer and to get a little bit of cash for the delivery man. And you know, sorry it's so dark up here. I was so tempted to just head straight out the door, boom, out. But you know, sometimes I go to the store and people just look like they just don't care about anything. And they look extremely uncivilized. And then one day I had to be like, I am one of those people. And I need to do better. Because we have to be the change we seek in this world. You know, it had gotten so bad that it was to the point where like I put on some weight over the past 4 years. I had like no clothes that fit. And even my Hezekiah was like, sweetheart, you need to not be living in your sweatpants, your same 2 pairs of sweatpants every single day. So anyways, now I have clothes that fit and I'm trying to be civilized. So I'm gonna head out now. Well, y'all, I went to the Dollar General that's just down the road in Omer, and they had this for $3. They also had the name brand like what I was using, kind of, but in a much smaller bottle for the same price of $3. Okay. I got a couple of these just as backups for when I haven't cooked. They're $1.35 a piece there. And then I saw they had these for $1.25, which is pretty good, and I've been super dehydrated. So I went ahead and got these, but you know, part of why I am doing another snippet of a video, now I don't know if it's in here or not. I think it's... Sorry, I'm distracted. Oh, I'll put it somewhere else. But anyways, I just have a killer headache, even just from sanitizing this surface earlier, because like, well, I'm almost out of this stuff, but just from spraying this morning, and then the fact that I've had my countertop paint off gassing for days now, So even with the doors open, the windows open, it's been putting out all these fumes that I've been huffing, you know, even after I was done painting it. And then I had half of a beer last night. The other half that I did not give to the slugs. So all of these things severely deplete glutathione levels, which some of you who are familiar with me know this is like one of my, ministries, so to speak. So what I'm going to do today is, besides getting some of this stuff done, is I'm going to go ahead and try to up my glutathione with some supplements, and then also mixing some of the powder with some lotion and water and just rubbing that in really well and doing that repeatedly. You just sort of like get your hands wet when you're rubbing it in and just keep re-wetting your hands and rubbing it in until it absorbs. But it's not nearly as effective as intravenous glutathione, but it's definitely better to also do the powder transdermally by making like a kind of, I don't know, thin kind of like lotion concoction with it and massaging it in, than to just take it orally, because most of the glutathione will get sucked up by your very toxic gut environment if you only take oral glutathione, whereas transdermally, it'll get into all your capillaries and stuff. So still not nearly as effective as intravenous treatments. But, more accessible. You don't have to go out and make an appointment. More affordable. Not going to be nearly as effective for the brain, but it just is what it is sometimes. So all these things, these chemicals, these paints with fumes, even like sometimes like new upholstery, or like that stuff that they spray in new cars, the flame retardants, the drinking alcohol, all these things deplete your glutathione levels. And if you're an MTHFR mutant, genetic mutant like I am, and have methylation issues, and so your body doesn't produce enough glutathione, and then when you add something like Lyme disease on top of that, severe glutathione depletion, what it does is it allows your body to start accumulating toxic halides more quickly. So you get toxic halide poisoning accumulation more quickly once your glutathione levels are depleted. And that stuff it's the bromides in your bread, the bromides in the bread, the fluoride in the water, if you're in city water, all that stuff. The stuff in your upholstery, it all starts adding up real quick, and then people end up debilitated. So if you know anybody that's their health is not good, there's a very good chance that they would benefit very significantly from intravenous glutathione. If you ever have a headache for any reason, whether it's a hangover or because you've switched your diet to salads, or you're starting to work out and you're getting headaches, it's because your body has toxins. Like, for example, when you start losing fat, your body is releasing toxins faster than your body can handle it. And so you have the headache from that kind of low-level poisoning that can get quite severe. So anyways, y'all, I'm just going to go ahead and see if my video today is going to splice together. And if it doesn't, I'm going to try not to throw anything at the wall or anything like that. And I woke up on the right side of the bed just in a really good mood this morning, and I hope it stays that way. So, even those people that I don't want to take it so easy, maybe take it just a little bit easy today yourselves. And I'll see what I actually get done today or not. It might be an easy day, but I am like set on this nook is going to get painted today. The other thing is that yesterday my brush, I had touched up a couple spots. So my brush was still kind of wet anyways, because I had washed it out after I touched up the spots. So this is going to get painted today. It will. I had half a beer last night, and then I was just like, I was too tired. So this is going to happen. Take it easy, y'all.